Welcome back to Magic Tarot. This is Jasmine with a 3-card spread for all zodiac signs for August 3rd, 2019. I have pre-shuffled the cards and have 3 cards here for you. We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse, the Ace of Swords in the upright position, and the World in the upright position. Alright, let's get started. Alright, let me explain this card to you. This card is the Depression card, and they also call it the Nightmare card because you see how maybe she was laying down sleeping and she jumped up, woke up, she was crying, maybe she had a nightmare, and all the swords are on the wall. But it's in the reverse. So some of you might have been feeling this way in the past few months because something traumatic happened to you. But since it's in the reverse, it's in the passing. So now you've accepted the conditions that happened, and now you're coming out of it, and you are feeling a lot better. You're getting over the depression. Someone maybe like a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius could have broken your heart or did something to you at work, or maybe a family member betrayed you some kind of way and you were heartbroken, so now you're coming out of that. I'm seeing some of you that had life-threatening, like very life-threatening surgeries, and you weren't sure if you're going to make it through that surgery or not, but you did. And now you're coming out of it. The surgery was a great success, and you're feeling much better, and you're going to get to go home pretty soon, or you're already home from that. So yeah, whatever it was that was plaguing you is gone. Disease, any problems, they're disappearing. Now that Mercury's went direct yesterday, things are starting to get better, looking up. You don't feel that big, deep sense of loss anymore. That's passing. Whatever was traumatic is now passing, and you feel like you can start over with a clean slate. Some of you might have been in rehab, and now you're coming out of rehab because you've completed your rehab, and they're letting you out. So that's good too. So this card also indicates this positive cycle. A new cycle is beginning, and it's going to be positive. Some of you have been released from jail. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. And you're going to be okay. So let's move on to the sword. Okay, here we have the hand of the universe coming out, and it's got the sword, and he's pointed it upwards. So that means power. He's strong. He has power. And then this is the crown of victory. So this card means victory. So whenever this card pops up in your reading, it means that there's new beginnings. Okay, there's new beginnings coming in. I also see travel. Some of you might be traveling with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, or a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And whatever travel you're going to, could be you're traveling for a job or school or something like that with the sign, or you might be traveling for a job and you meet a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and that person's going to propose to you. That person's going to give you a gift, and the gift might be a ring, a wedding ring, or something like that. I see a lot of you getting married in this month of August. I'm also seeing births. I see Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius announcing that they're pregnant, or I also see a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius having a baby this month. I'm also seeing someone that's having a baby this month is going to become a leader, like could become a mayor or something like that, just a leader of some sort. Okay, so that's a very good card. I'm going to put these down here like that. Okay, so with the Ace of Swords also, it indicates new beginnings. Okay, so you're ready. Since you got over this trauma here, you're ready to start over. So you're going to have new beginnings, and you're going to have new goals, and your goals are going to be successful. Okay, because over here we have the reef of infinity. So that goes around and around, so it's forever. So whatever you choose to do now is going to last forever, and I'll explain this card in a minute. Right. So, yeah, I see some of you having reunions. And this reading is real close to the one I had yesterday. It's pretty much saying the exact same thing, because Mercury now is direct. So you're coming out of all those difficult situations. You've risen above that. You have this feeling that you've risen above that. You now feel powerful and in control. You don't no longer feel all wishy-washy and not sure. You're not focused. You weren't focused. Now you've got your focus back. You got your logic back. You got your strength back. I see a lot of you being handed a new position at work, or maybe a higher up, like you went from being an employee to the manager. I see a lot of you getting your loans that you applied for your car or your house. I see a lot of you moving, okay? And this card means the same thing, almost means the same thing. You're going to be moving into a new house. I see a lot of you have new ideas that you're going to present at work, and they're going to be positive, and your boss is going to accept it. Also at school, I see a lot of you progressing in school. I see a lot of you being accepted to a fraternity if you're in college. This was almost just like the one I did yesterday, because we had the exact same card. So I see a lot of you, you're going to start school in August. August starts, school for everybody, or for most people, and I see you being accepted into the fraternity that you chose, and if you're in high school or whatever, you wanted to be in some kind of club, you're going to be accepted to that, and you're going to be victorious, okay, because this is the card of victory. You have the crown where you're victorious, right? Okay, I also see someone helping someone that's kind of like the underdog. Someone's going to be campaigning for that person. Some of you are going to be like the leaders of a group that helps the people that aren't as fortunate, is what I'm seeing. Okay, so that's very, very good. Let's move on to the next card, which is the World. Okay, so we're going to place that there with this one. Okay, with this one here, I'm seeing that some of you are going to be have the feeling of arrival, and what I mean by that is like when you wake up after you've gone through this trauma here, you're going to wake up with a different feeling. You're finally going to feel like, oh, I have arrived. My life is here. I know what I'm supposed to do now. I know where my place in this life is. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're going to wake up and you're going to have that mentality, that feeling. You're going to be like, I finally know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I do see again travel with this card as well, with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Whatever travel you go for, whether it be work or school or a job or with a friend, relative, it's going to be a good one because there's an infinity sign. It goes around and around. It doesn't never end. Okay, so that's the infinity sign. I do see some in relationships improving. Like if you're having problems with an employee at work or another employer or something, their boss or whoever, those are improving. Same with marriages, relationships, friendships. I see a friend that wasn't talking to you, and they're going to be texting you and talking to you now. It's up to you if you want to talk to them or not. I also see someone having the freedom now to move around. Like before they didn't have the money. Now you have the money to go on vacation. To travel, to go visit a far distant place that you wanted to visit, and it's going to be successful. I see a lot of births, people having babies. I see someone announcing that they're going to be pregnant, either Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn are going to announce in the month of August that they're going to have a baby. Or I see those signs having a baby. Okay, there's a lot of births this month. Man, y'all people out there having a lot of sex. It's a good time to have sex. Okay? And all you children, please, don't do that. Wait till you're married and protect yourself from disease. If you're going to have sex, wear a condom, okay? Because you don't want to spread disease. Not that you have one, but you don't want to catch one. Some of those you can't get rid of, right? So anyway, yeah. What else can I tell you about this card? Oh, I've also seen that you've earned your right, like... Let me see, how can I put this? You've earned your right to the world now. You've earned your right after all these lessons that you've gone through. You've learned your lessons. Some of you have learned lessons, so you've earned your right now to have a good life, to live. That's why I said you're going to wake up. It's an awakening. You're going to wake up and say, I finally arrived. I'm here. I'm ready to live this life. I'm ready to move forward. And now I know what I'm supposed to do or why I was put here on this earth to do it. Okay? Yeah, so that's a very good card to have. Some of you have talents that you've always wanted to do something, but you've never put your talents to use. Like maybe some of you can sing. Well, I see you singing, and you're going to get maybe a record label, or someone's going to recognize you and offer you some type of singing job. I also see you doing art. Your painting is going to sell. Dancing, whatever talent did you have, put it to use now. Put it to use with a passion, because see how there's red on the reef? Red always means passion, so use your talent with passion. Whatever passion you have. My passion is dancing, although I'm not a professional dancer. But, yeah, I love to dance. So, use your passions and make money out of those passions, Whatever it is that you could do. Some of you can draw. Some of you are good with your hands, building fences or whatever you like to do. It don't matter what it is. If it's your talent, then do it. Go out there and find a job doing it. It's going to make you happy and you're going to be successful because you have the infinity sign. Okay? So yeah, that looks very good. This is almost similar to yesterday's reading. Okay? So that's my reading for August 3rd. All zodiac signs. It's just a general reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. Come back and look at another one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.